Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by Sportsman's Warehouse and the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN AM 790 here in Memphis, 92.9 HD FM, and also you good folks in Brownsville, Tennessee, 1520 AM and 95.3 FM. And, of course, in Jackson, Mississippi on News Talk 101.5. And, yes, we do have Dale Sanders, the Graybeard Adventurer, in with us. Of course, this being first Saturday. We've got half of the
Daryl and Daryl show.
Daryl and Daryl show, and that's Gene Smith. You recognize that deep-throated voice that he has, and good to have you.
I've been sick.
You've been sick? Yeah, okay. Now, that's a pun in itself right there. Dave Gabbert's under the weather, but we'll try to get him back on at the end of the show when we start talking about ducks. But right now, our good friend Bob Earwood is ready. He's got his hand ready. He's ready to draw in that box. This is for a $50 gift card to Academy Sports from Bob and his company, Gray Star. So, Bob, draw it out. Let's see what we got this time.
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh, there's the drum beat. I love that.
All right.
That's my heart. No, it's not.
All right. Keith Mullen. From South Haven, Mississippi.
Two Mississippi guys.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Here. So we got Randy Bennett with that first, that B&M poll package, and then Keith Mullen.
Keith Mullen.
M-U-L-L-E-N?
E-N, right.
All right. And he's got that $50 gift card to Academy Sports. Thank you, Bob. Great job over there. You're doing great.
I'm all about doing a good job on this.
He's good at that.
I had to cut all those names out and put them in the entry box there.
I'm going to ask for double my pay, Larry.
Oh, well, we'll double it. That's right, just to add another zero. So, but Dale Sanders, back to the man himself. Dale, you're looking to 2020. Let's talk about you've been on the Appalachian Trail. You have hiked it from Maine south to Florida. And now you're looking at maybe a little bit. The Eastern Continental Trail is the third leg, and that's the ECT. So the northern trip, the northern tip of Newfoundland, will hike south to Nova Scotia, then drive to Baxter State Park in Maine, climb to the top of Katahdin again. He's done that before, and then hike north through Brunswick and Ontario to Fort Gaspé, Canada, and connecting the location along the way. Yep. That's the plan.
That's the plan. That's about 700 to 800 miles.
700. That's how long on the trail for this, you think?
I'm hoping to be able to do it in 2.5 months.
In 2.5 months.
Yeah, that's pretty ambitious, but
yeah,
that's about 100 miles a month. But I probably
or 25 miles a day.
Well, it's a little less than that.
Okay,
yeah, it'd be a little less than that, but because I can't hike 25 miles. I average about 17.
17 miles a day, and so on this trip, this is completed. Now, has people done this before?
There's a handful of people that have hiked from northern Newfoundland to Key West, Florida before. I won't be the first, but I will be the oldest one.
You will be the oldest.
Yeah, I'll have that record. Yeah.
Now, so in preparation. Bob, you get your mouth. It's amazing.
It's encouraging.
Yeah,
it's encouraging.
It really is. You know, talk about the preparation now. I mean, what's it going to take for you to do this?
Well,
keep your health right. I know that's one thing.
Yeah. Oh, I've got to stay in shape too. That's the hardest thing for when I'm off the trail.
Yeah,
it's hard for me to stay in shape, but I've got to stay in shape. Got to stay in condition. Got to eat well, keep active. And I have to keep my spirits up. I do that by going out and doing things just like we're doing today. I love to talk to people.
You do?
Yeah, I love it. And it keeps my spirits up. And I'll do a lot of planning. And the time I get ready to leave here, I'll be ready to hit that trail. But I'm not going to hit it alone this time. I just bought a new puppy, and she's 17 weeks old now, so she'll be old enough. She'll be a year old.
A miniature schnauzer,
Bailey. Miniature schnauzer, Bailey, and
you're taking Bailey with you.
She's going to hike with me, and that'll give me a lot of encouragement.
Oh yeah.
Well, Dale, let me ask you: Have you let her know that she's going on this yet?
No, I'm not going to tell her.
You're not going to tell her.
Spring it on her.
Yeah.
If you just bought
like
me,
I did my wife one time, we backpacked around the world. She
learned out. No, she won't do it anymore.
Yeah, I talked to her when I met her at Shelby Forest boat ramp. I said, what do you think about it? He said, one time he said, let's walk across Europe. You said, okay, but I didn't think he really meant it.
But he does. So Beatty's going with you. Now, this is a journey. I can imagine you went through from Key West, Florida, the heat, all sorts of different things. Then you hit the mountains, and you did from Flag Mountain up North Georgia all the way up to Maine, and you had different types of weather. Now, if you start in July and you're looking at 2.5 months, so you can look July, August, middle of September, the weather, can be a determining factor for you.
Weather. I was just talking with a friend from Quebec a little bit earlier today about that.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm going to some way have to try to get the highest mountains hiked out of the way first, so that I can finish up that last first couple weeks in September. There's just no way that I can finish without having 2 weeks in September to hike.
And particularly going back up the big mountain in Maine.
Yeah, I'm going to do that after I hike Newfoundland.
Yes.
That's 400 miles to the coast of Newfoundland.
Y'all hear this? Yeah. This man is, it's just, every time I get Dale on the show here, and I'm always glad to get him in the studio because he's an inspiration enough to talk to him on the phone, but to see what he does. And your trail friends, you won't be alone on that trail. There's so many people that you.
Yeah, there's a lot of people want to follow me. So
they all got trail names too. Remember, you told us about the trail names that different people have.
Yeah, I sometimes do that, but I haven't been. I don't do enough of it because they have some really interesting names.
There are, yeah. And you've passed people, a woman with a baby, and all these different kind of things on the trail.
Yeah,
so
I was really fortunate. I passed the youngest person to ever hike.
Yeah.
And she actually ended up walking the last half, but she was so young. She couldn't even walk when her parents started doing the Appalachian Trail, but
amazing.
She now has a record of 2 years old hiking the Appalachian Trail.
2 years old. And
it took me 10 months.
Yeah.
Tell us how many pair of shoes you wore out.
I wore 3 pairs of shoes out.
3 pairs of shoes.
Well, I wore 2.5.
All right. Yeah. Well, you were on hiking with 1 foot there for a while, but hopping along, But and you're going to run into some language issues up in there.
Oh man, that's
French Canadians.
Yeah, I'm trying to find somebody from Canada, French speaking
to learn the French Canadian.
Walk along with me.
Yeah,
the signs and everything are in French.
In French.
I got one thing. The first from Lake Itasca.
I
don't mean like I'm sorry. I'm from Katahdin, from Mount Katahdin.
To
Gaspé. I will have something new. Gut Hook is coming out with a new online program, and everything will be in English on that. So I shouldn't, even though the signs and all are in French, I should be able to make it to Gaspé.
Gut Hook.
Yeah.
Gut Hook. What's that?
Gut Hook, that's our online navigation system that we use specifically for trails.
So you'll be able to. People will be able to still follow you, or you?
Well, they can follow me on Gut Hook, if they wanted to. I'm going to have a spot tracker along with me as well.
And your spot tracker, which was what I've used in the past when you've done this thing. So, I'm just amazed, Dale. I mean, a lot of this. Have you talked to your doctor lately, Dale? I don't mean your psychiatrist. I'm talking about your
heart doctor. Is what
he probably outlived 6 of them.
Yeah. But
I went to him a couple 3 weeks ago, and he embarrassed me.
He did?
Yeah. He got all his staff to come in and say hi to me.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Well,
he took full credit for your activity, didn't he?
Yeah. This doctor's whole staff this doctor's whole staff is 80 and over. I didn't know.
Actually, he's proud of me, but I'm proud of him because he's keeping me alive. He's keeping my heart ticking good shape, man.
Yeah. And you've been able to avoid a lot of things. Dale, I know I'm going to be 77 in May. I can't believe I'm middle-aged for a 144-year-old man.
You're just a young'un.
I'm just a pup. That's why I like to bring Dave. But I'm an active person, I'm not a couch watcher or anything like that, and I'm pretty wired, so to speak, and I can imagine. I just can't picture Dale laying around on the couch and watching TV.
No way.
You know, I know he probably does, but no one ever photographs him that way. You know, because of his health and things like that. So, what's it going to take for you to do this? What do you need to have on your side? Good weather, I know.
Yeah, I'm going to have a lot of luck too.
Yep.
Yeah, good weather is really probably the most important thing, but I cannot have an accident or anything that would will break a bone, because if I break a bone, I'm out.
You're out, aren't you?
I'm done. Yeah.
Well, you
have to be really careful. I have to carry the right things in my backpack. I have to be really ultra light. I cannot walk 17 miles a day, in and day out, with 30 pounds on my back.
So what's going to be on your back? How much?
From 10 to 23
10 to 23 pounds.
Depending on how many days I'm going to be out on the trail.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be out only one day, I'm going to be at maybe my vehicle or something at the end of the day, I'll be hiking less than 10 pounds.
Yeah. Well, it's just amazing.
That's ideal, let me tell you.
Dale Sanders, the Gray-Bearded Adventurer, you need to Google Dale. You could go to his Facebook page at, what is that, Dale?
Just Dale Sanders on Facebook. But go to if you want the link to Facebook page and contact information to reach me, go to the graybeardadventurer.com.
That's all you have to do.
Or just Google Graybeard and it'll pop up.
And he loves to talk to groups. He loves to be an inspiration to those of us who are senior adults. You know, I know my Sunday school class that I'm a teacher at, we call the Joy class, just older youth. You know, so I know that. And Dale used to be a part of that class at Bartlett Hills. But Dale, thank you for taking time, buddy.
Thank you. I went over and listened to your Sunday school class here not long ago.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, appreciate you being there. But great storyteller, great things going up, and I picked up this thing off his Facebook page. A guy and his son had a chance to visit with Dale, and he loves to visit with dads and sons, daughters, all these different kind of family things. And he said, as well as through hike the AT Trail at 82 years, he's in better shape at 84 than I am at half his age. That's just amazing. Yeah. So God bless you, buddy, and you're gonna need that and everything. Thanks for again stopping by on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Follow him on Graybeard Adventurers. That's GREY, Graybeard Adventurer, and the one and only Dale Sanders. Thank you, Dale. All right, let's take a break, Shelby. Okay, we're going to talk ducks here, and we're going to make another drawing. Here it comes up. We're keeping Bob around. I know he's got probably things to do, but we're going to make him stay here because he gave some of these prizes. So let's take a break. Any closing comments before we shut this one down?
Well, you know, I made a mistake of working in a nursery at church.
Yeah.
And those babies, you know, those box of Pampers.
Yeah.
When it says 15 to 20 pounds, you got to change them before it gets that heavy.
We'll be right back on Outdoors with Larry Ray.